Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Rentle. Here are the headlines. Meghalaya Democratic Alliance government marks 8 years with Vision 2032 event at the PA Sangma Sports Complex. BJP Meghalaya Mahila Morcha observes Women's Day, honours achievers in sports, entrepreneurship and other fields. Shillong hosts a Khasi Welsh cultural concert, Bridging Cultures, a Khasi Welsh conference at MIT University. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays the foundation stone of the Kota Airport virtually. And Meghalaya Cage Fights Season 4 held in July, attracting spectators from several districts. First, let's look at the local news. The Meghalaya Democratic Alliance government celebrated its 8th anniversary with a grand program titled Our Magnificent Meghalaya Vision 2032 at the PA Sangma Sports Complex. The event was led by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma and attended by dignitaries including Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma and Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tensong, along with Snehaw Bhalangdhar and other ministers, MLAs and officials. The program highlighted key government initiatives with beneficiaries sharing their experiences. In his address, Sangma highlighted Meghalaya's economic growth and stressed that the government's achievements were the result of collective efforts aimed at improving people's lives. On the occasion, he also remotely inaugurated 101 community halls across the state and 8 warehouses and common facility centres in Garo Hills under the CM Elevate initiative.
People always ask me, what is the greatest achievement according to you in the last 8 years? Is it the new secretariat that's coming up in Shillong? Is it the additional secretariat coming up in Tura? And I tell them that while all of this is important, the greatest satisfaction I get and the biggest work I tell everybody that I have done is being able to bring a smile to the citizen's face. That is my biggest achievement.
The BJP Meghalaya Pradesh Mahila Morcha observed International Women's Day at its office in Shillong on Friday, honouring several women for their achievements in sports, entrepreneurship and other fields. The program was attended by Rickman G. Momin, M. Kharkrang and Mahila Morcha State President Arina Hniuta. Speaking at the event, Hniuta condemned the recent assault on a woman in Riboy district and said she wore black attire during the program as a mark of protest and solidarity with victims of violence.
I feel that
The Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee on Friday said its discussion on the state budget was intended to provide the public with a clearer understanding of how government spending and development priorities are being set. Addressing a press conference, party leader Manuel Badwar said the intention was not merely to find faults but to highlight key aspects of the budget, particularly capital expenditure and long-term development planning.
benefits from it, because in today's world and in today's scenario, especially in the state of Meghalaya, we know that the unemployment rate is in excess of 6%, and especially urban unemployment is in excess of 12%. So, but if at all the government is spending so much money in terms of asset creation and so on and so forth, we don't see that the spending is actually going to as many people as possible.
A 24-hour shutdown called by the Garo Students' Union brought normal life in Tura to a standstill as part of its non-cooperation movement. The protest, which began at 6 a.m, was launched to press the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, or the GHADC, to make ST certificates mandatory for contesting and voting in council elections. Despite being termed a violation of a Meghalaya High Court order by the district administration, the shutdown remained largely peaceful. Shops stayed closed and only a few private vehicles, some carrying black flags, were seen on the roads. Ranikor MLA Pius Marwin inaugurated the newly constructed building of Pundeng Sham Government LP School under Ranikor block in southwest Khasi Hills district. The school building was constructed under the state scheme's School Infrastructure Upgradation Project at a cost of 44.79 lakh rupees. Speaking at the event, Marwin said education has always been a priority for him since being elected as MLA, stressing that education is more important than wealth as it helps children move forward in life.
Kadon la kajong kajing metoy, kalong la kajong kajing metoy. Sisin ma pidon haka kadam jing pulir, kumon phenam la no la no. Kajing pulir kam ju he la no. Ka kadam jing pulir ha kajing em ju kibru la no ju he. Basuk kiu be. Kata katam do jong kajing pulir. Ngam jusko ba kata kajing pulir pidu no. Kajing pulir kadai ka pakoda bat kadai kajing no jong kajing em.
The Khasi Students' Union West Khasi Hills District Unit on Friday met the Deputy Commissioner of West Khasi Hills District and submitted a letter seeking clarification on the delay in starting the academic session of Nongstoin Polytechnic. The union stated that residents of Nongstoin and the district have been waiting for the institution to open, as it is expected to provide technical education and create opportunities for local students. The Deputy Commissioner assured that the matter will be examined and necessary steps will be taken at the earliest.
Ban prino ya kani school khnang ba khna pule ki yo ban pule no ban yo ban tu ya no khmat ya ka jing pule jing khna te la thrang na do men shwa ba thaden bang le kundu ya ka deputy commissioner jong ka district jogi kala pular ban tur kelar ya kani ka benta ban priya no khmat ban nom tak senam syu nak minta gajing pri ya kan school.
Residents of Shillong can experience a new attraction as the Sea World Carnival has begun at the SRGT Polo parking lot. Organized by Disneyland Mela OPC Private Limited, the carnival features what organizers describe as India's largest underwater fish tunnel along with a mermaid show. The exhibition displays over 1.5 lakh fishes representing more than 100 species. Manager Alan Keshwar Bhaskar said the attraction aims to offer an experience similar to famous aquarium tunnels seen in cities like Dubai and Singapore. The carnival will run from March 7th to April 5th. The Viksit Bharat Yuva Connect program's Youth Parliament and debate competition was organized by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in collaboration with Don Bosco College, Bindihati on Friday. Filmmaker Simi Kongtiang attended the morning session as youth icon and guest of the day, while the afternoon session was attended by Krison Langstang, MDC of Sumer constituency, along with other dignitaries. A debate competition on the topic State of Emergency featured 16 students from Jaintia Eastern College, Cleariat Higher Secondary School and Don Bosco College, Bindihati.
I think for me, for us, the jury was considered difficult to decide on that. But it's good. So, me and I told Father himself just before coming to this, the whole, you students are very, very, very lucky to have such kind of platform, this kind of platform that you, because it is a platform where you can build up yourself, where you can push yourself, and where you can build confidence. And it is something I would put and request each and every one of you, please don't take this such kind of this problem. And this problem, don't take it as a problem. Or as something like another curricular activities added to your studies which makes it more difficult to you. Don't ever take it.
Mautha Draishan MLA Shakliar Warjri on Friday inaugurated a new health sub-centre at Wat Rinong in Eastern West Khasi Hills district to improve healthcare access for residents. The sub-centre, constructed at a cost of 55.5 lakh rupees, will cater to 5 villages. A meeting held prior to the inauguration was chaired by village Sardar N.S. Wanyang, while students from Edmund Rice Higher Secondary School presented songs and cultural performances. Speaking on the occasion, Warjri said the new facility will help residents who previously had to travel long distances for even minor treatment.
BMO jang kamau thad reshan balawan ban penurlong bat ngala aban pedli ya kenega sub sentar ya kapen sumar te ladadon
Magani ke sub center ke beladon hamni po kesnong warinong kalung ka jingker khu ka bakrau na kamtakan ke dongatan kini ki area hamni po ke area umdum kongyo larangi ken nado nang te na po umdum amok marang law disay dom kse warinong smopon sa umjokot sa domba marwer ka along si siya ka jingker khu na kamta kini kisno.
Maukarwat MLA Renington L. Tongkhar on Friday inspected 6 roads in the Shiliang Rilang area under Maukarwat block that requires urgent improvement. The inspection was carried out along with J. Marmanyang and officials from the Public Works Department. Tongkhar expressed hope that the government would soon allocate funds for the construction and improvement of these roads. He also appreciated the efforts of the MEGHALAYA Democratic Alliance government in strengthening road connectivity, noting that 5 roads have recently been sanctioned in Maukarwat constituency.
idang suyok kumba santeli eki surok eki bagi idang sanction hagari ketiyo kepala dep bat ngi scam eki bagi department kusiyok draino eki surok penlet eki tendar bat idang don rok kecil up eki kato kadne eki bagi idang up mentas masam geruteli barang don eki pipeline eki bagi sayok sanction eki bagi don kecil kerman banyak sanction no hagari ketiyo banwan.
The Meghalaya State Skill Development Society conducted a recruitment drive at MEGHALAYA in West Jainti Hills district as part of its recruitment drive Phase 2. During the program, candidates registered for various job opportunities and skill development initiatives. MSSDS officials also provided counseling to guide participants on training programs and employment prospects based on their qualifications. The initiative aims to support unemployed youth by linking them with skill development opportunities and better employment prospects. Paul Lingdo said Shillong continues to thrive as a hub of intellect, culture and creativity, with academicians, thinkers and young minds contributing to the city's vibrant character. He was speaking at the international concert Bridging Cultures, a Khasi-Welsh confluence hosted by MIT University in collaboration with the Department of Arts and Culture, Government of Meghalaya. The event celebrated cultural harmony and global artistic exchange through music, featuring Welsh mezzo-soprano Linus Half-Jones along with local artists, highlighting a blend of Khasi and Welsh musical traditions.
Thank you.
The city of Shillong is throbbing with life, with vitality, and it is people like you, with an intellectual bent of mind, academicians, thinkers, who can contribute meaningfully to the growth of this city. And I also look forward to seeing that Shillong, as a confluence of influences, continues to attract people of quality, continues to attract young minds who will one day occupy spaces of influence and importance.
Let's move on to stories from the Northeast. Ashok Singhal, the Health Minister of Assam, on Saturday launched 2 lakh full immunization digital certificates through the UWIN portal in Guwahati. Speaking on the occasion, Singhal said the initiative will strengthen the state's immunization program and help maintain digital records of vaccination for children and beneficiaries. Moving on to national stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today laid the foundation stone of the upcoming Kota airport virtually. While addressing a gathering, the Prime Minister said improved air links will boost tourism, trade and industry in the region. He added that the project will create new opportunities for youth and contribute to strengthening the local economy and will significantly strengthen connectivity across the Hadoti region.
जब हवाई कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ेगी तो देश और दुनिया से पर्यटक यहां आएंगे और इसका सीधा लाभ यहां के युवाओं, व्यापारियों और स्थानीय अर्थव्यवस्था को मिलेगा। साथियों, वैसे भी कोटा आज कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में तेजी से चारों तरफ जुड़ रहा है, बढ़ रहा है। अमृत भारत स्टेशन योजना के तहत कोटा के दोनों प्रमुख रेलवे स्टेशनों को आधुनिक सुविधाओं से सुसज्जित किया जा रहा है। दिल्ली मुंबई एक्सप्रेसवे जो कोटा और बूंदी से होकर गुजर रहा है, पूरे क्षेत्र के विकास का नया द्वार खोल रहा है।
Let's look at international news. Donald Trump has said the United States will increase weapons production to strengthen its defense capabilities. Speaking on the issue, Trump stated that boosting military manufacturing is important to ensure national security and maintain the country's strategic strength. Coming up is sports news. The fourth season of Meghalaya Cage Fights Season 4, also known as Kathma Hajwai, was held at the Chutwakhu Indoor Sports Hall in Jawai, attracting spectators from several districts. Speaking to DD News, Samuel Lingdo said the tournament featured around 30 competitors from Meghalaya and other northeastern states, including Arunachal Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Lingdo noted that about 6 fighters from West Jaintia Hills district participated in the event, with some having previously won titles in the respective categories. He added that the sport helps promote discipline and a healthy lifestyle, encouraging the youth to take part in such activities for personal growth and development.
Mentang segi borok kumba filadap seki baik tiki baules bang filadap RHP ikan borok laipo bau la laipo mut kena yasin mentang kibadan bongan napo Nagaland na Manipur na Assam ta napo Madhya Pradesh napo Uttarakhand bat tunjuk napo Maharashtra bat na Arunachal te jingi ba mentang haduk kumba san nre mut kena kibanang ni nasional penar na Jaintia kibadiki penar ba yakun hakni hab ka phila ban saki ba haduk kumba laingut kini kipunan ki adap yakun kia ek jingjap ke kalong ka ek bas nutanat hak ba ngini ila ujung do usnam uki hukum gini kemsan wala ka keempat itu.
Maukawa City clinched the Super Division title of the District Cricket League 2025-26 organized by the West Khasi Hills District Cricket Association. In the final, played at Maurusiar Playground in West Khasi Hills, Maukawa CT defeated Ladweitang SS and CC by 4 wickets. After winning the toss, Ladweitang's SS and CC were bowled out for 135 runs in 33.1 overs. Maukawa CT successfully chased the target, scoring 140 for 6 in 24.4 overs to secure the championship. Bamanbha Shangplyang was named player of the match, while 14-year-old Meida Batskem Dengdo was adjudged emerging player of the tournament. Klaus Lingdo finished as both the highest run scorer and player of the tournament, while Lakhan Singh emerged as the highest wicket taker. And now for the weather. In Tura, the minimum temperature was 19 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 31 degrees Celsius and relative humidity at 37%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 13 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 25 degrees Celsius and relative humidity at 43%. Meanwhile, in Jawai, the minimum temperature was 13 degrees Celsius with the maximum at 26 degrees Celsius and relative humidity at 41%. The forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai say partly cloudy skies are most likely to occur. Before we conclude, here is a quick recap of the headlines. Meghalaya Democratic Alliance government marks 8 years with Vision 2032 event at the PA Sangma Sports Complex. BJP Meghalaya Mahila Morcha observes Women's Day, honours achievers in sports, entrepreneurship and other fields. Shillong hosts a Khasi Welsh cultural concert bridging cultures, a Khasi Welsh conference at MIT University. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays the foundation stone of Kota Airport virtually. And Meghalaya Cage Fight Season 4 held in Juwai, attracting spectators from several districts. That brings us to the end of today's news edition. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.